How you doing?
Welcome to Friends, one of the most popular TV shows on the planet, and also something I don't have. So instead, we're speedrunning all 10 seasons, all 236 episodes, all summed up right here, because I'm Speed. Let's go, baby. Rachel realizes marriage sucks. Ross is sad his lesbian wife left him. Ross likes the runaway bride. Lesbian wife tells Dinosaur Boy she's having his kid. Sarcasm man can't stop smoking. And Phoebe gets 7k for finding a thumb in a drink. Ross gets obliterated. The girls have a midlife crisis and stalker guy. Joey makes Monica pose as his girlfriend. Chandler sucks at breakups. Ross thinks doing laundry counts as a date. Joey's job's a joke. He's broke. His love life's DOA. And Chandler goes on a date with a girl with too many boyfriends. Electricity goes bye-bye. Chandler overthinks talking to a woman. Ross gets obliterated by a cat and fumbles the bag. Chandler gets worried everyone assumes he's gay. Ross and Monica's nan dies twice. Ross falls into a grave. Rachel sucks at her job. Chef girl sucks at cooking. Joey's the face of STIs. Ross gets a monkey. Woo! Okay, now we're talking.
Monkey.
Monica throws a New Year's party. Joey and Chandler kiss. An ambulance fucking kills a guy. Ross does what every guy dreams of and gets on with his friend's mom. The girls fire over a dead guy. Ross contemplates killing Paolo, who clearly has a thing for blondes. Rachel tells Ross the gender of his kid. Chandler sees Rachel naked. Joey babysits his dad. Phoebe's boyfriend proves therapy sucks. See, I'm not crazy. Rachel sees Joey. Joey sees Monica. Joey accidentally fixes Chandler up with the devil. Ross becomes more homophobic. The girls pretend they're hobos. Ross struggles to talk dirty to women and takes one out of his ex-wife's book. Chandler gets a sweet-ass promotion. Monica cooks for a stoner. Ross learns to become a mother. Joey likes sisters. Chandler may not know how to fire someone. Rachel hurts her ankle and commits fraud. Woo, okay. Phoebe talks to herself. The monkey nearly dies. No. Phoebe pretends to be her sister to kiss Joey. An entire episode dedicated to poker. Woohoo! Gambling, baby. We're back. Ross lets Rachel win because she's broke. Relatable. Rachel loses Marcel. And Ross goes 0-2. After cheating on Rachel with Mindy, Barry cheats on Mindy with Rachel. Apparently the guy can't make his mind up. Mindy, for whatever reason, still agrees to marry him. Monica gets scammed and realizes the other Monica is way cooler than her. Marcel won't stop humping everything and gets taken away. No, are you... Ross gets annoyed. Rachel had a dream about Chandler. Monica likes them young. Ross gets blocked by the birth of his son. After Ross goes 0-3, everyone goes to the hospital to see a baby be born. The two mothers get trapped in a room. Joey helps another lady give birth. Baby is born. Ross goes to China. Chandler is terrible at keeping secrets and tells Rachel Ross loves her. Rachel waits for Ross at the airport, but after being madly obsessed with her, he immediately gets a new girlfriend.
Inside Loki.
Ross introduces his new girlfriend to everyone and Rachel gets jealous. Phoebe ruins Monica's hair and Joey finds out his tailor is a little too friendly. Monica cheats on Rachel with Julie. Joey gets into a perfume standoff and everyone tries breast milk. Mr. Heckles kicks the bucket and leaves all his shit to Monica and Rachel. Chandler discovers he has a little too much in common with the grumpy old man. Phoebe gets divorced from her gay husband who turned out to be straight. Rachel tries to stop Ross and Julie. Everyone argues over money as half the group are poor. Monica gets fired. Phoebe sucks at singing. Joey and Chandler lose a child. Monica tries to make Chandler exercise. Ross finds out Rachel had feelings for him and goes 1-3. Ross still hasn't told Julie and the guys decide to make a pros and cons list, which Rachel finds. Ross swiftly loses everything and goes 1-4. Phoebe tries to track down her real father and Monica throws the warmest Christmas party of all time. Fun Bobby turns out to be less fun without alcohol. Rachel dates Russ, who looks familiar. Joey stars as Drake from Moray. Ross gives away his ex-wife at a wedding. What? And Rachel learns her parents are getting a divorce. Everyone helps Joey get rid of a stalker. Ross reunites with Marcel. Yeah, baby.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Julia Roberts gets revenge on Chandler. Monica and Rachel fight. The guys have a bathroom meeting. Chandler is an ungrateful bastard. Rachel and Monica's old prom footage shows Ross has always had feelings for her. And he's back at 2-4, baby. Joey finally gets a good gift. Monica has a date with her dad's best friend. Ross and Rachel scar some kids for life. Monica's dad finds out on his birthday. The guys fight and Joey moves out. Joey clearly doesn't know how to decorate. Chandler gets a new roommate. Phoebe records Smelly Cat. And Joey misses his roommate. Greg from Moray falls down the elevator shaft and fucking dies. Eddie is a little bit creepy. Joey struggles to get a new job, but does get his old apartment back. Joey and Chandler befriend Richard. Rachel gets scared of babies. Monica tries to be a stock bro. Chandler and Ross get bullied, and Phoebe meets her brother. The guys have to throw 2 surprise parties for Rachel to keep her parents separate. Phoebe gets chickenpox right as her ex-boyfriend returns from the Navy. Chandler gets Joey a job, and then immediately fires him for getting into his territory. Joey gets told he's a bad kisser. Rachel agrees to be the maid of honor at Mindy and Barry's wedding, and has to wear this hideous dress. Chandler falls back into the devil's arms.
Oh my God.
Joey tries to like Janice and realizes it's impossible. Monica goes insane, and Ross has a fantasy. Everyone struggles to get ready on time for Ross's black tie event. Joey hurts his arm jumping on the bed, and Monica makes way too much jam.
Stop it. Get some help.
Phoebe becomes an agent, Chandler becomes needy, and Ross gets concerned Ben likes Barbie.
Give Daddy the Barbie.
Joey starts his DIY project and Phoebe struggles to bond with Frank. A flashback shows what the group was like 3 years ago. Joey becomes a teacher and Monica is upset she got this super cool bed instead. Monica obliterates a child. Joey tells Chandler Janice is back with her ex and he confronts the witch, and and struggles to let her go. The gang make a giant poking device to see if Naked Fat Guy is really dead. Everyone plays a heated game of touch football. Ross takes a turn at obliterating children and nearly kills a Girl Scout, and then takes her job, and Rachel quits hers. Chandler has a little too much and forgets which one of Joey's 7 duplicate sisters he got with.
Don't tell me men are nice. This is man.
And Rachel gets her dream job. Ross gets a little jealous and Joey can't dance. Monica runs into Richard and they agree to continue to just be friends. Oh wait. Phoebe runs into her ex, thinking partner. Ross and Rachel continue to fight. Phoebe's date needs a translator. Rachel and Ross go on a break.
Oh, maybe we should just take a break. A break from us.
And he immediately kisses someone else. Rachel finds out about Ross and Chloe. The guys get trapped listening to them talk, and the two break up. The stress makes Chandler start smoking again. Ross and Rachel's plans with the group clash. Everyone gets locked out of Phoebe's grandma's cab. Joey saves the day until they immediately run out of fuel. Ross then saves the day after crying to Carol.
We were on a break.
Phoebe finds out her brother wants to marry someone twice his age. Hypnosis turns Chandler into a woman, and Monica goes on a date with Happy. It turns out Gunther might have a slight thing for Rachel when Mark asks her out. Ross and Rachel are still fighting, and at this point I've lost count. Joey gets a new gig but hates his co-worker. Ross sees Rachel and Mark and slightly loses his mind. Monica gets a little too excited on the news her aunt died, although she did get a kick-ass dollhouse, which she bans Phoebe from straight away. Rachel fixes Chandler up with her boss, who he doesn't like, and Joey no longer hates his co-worker. Monica's forced to roller skate. Pete buys a restaurant and asks Monica to be head chef. Joey and Chandler become parents to a chick, yeah, and then Chandler gets a duck, hell yeah. Rachel's date is a jackass. Phoebe stays on hold. Joey's play went... well, it went. Tommy yells at the duck, and Kate leaves for LA. Ross finds a lump, which attracts an audience. Phoebe tries to juggle 2 guys, and Pete announces his goal to become the ultimate fighting machine. Wait, Robin Williams? Chandler's boss clearly likes him. Phoebe sets Ross up with Bonnie. No, not that one. Pete turns out not to be all that ultimate at fighting, and Monica has to break things up. Everyone goes to the beach, so Phoebe can meet Phoebe, her mom's best friend. Joey gets turned into a mermaid after a game of strip. Something. Rachel convinces Bonnie to shave her head.
Michael Jordan.
And Phoebe turns out to be Phoebe's birth mother. Phoebe is angry. Rachel writes Ross an 18-page letter, which he reads. Chandler tries convincing Monica he'd be a good boyfriend. Monica gets stung by a jellyfish. Ross finds out he accidentally agreed to take responsibility for everything. Phoebe tells her sister everything, but she already knew. And after getting back together, Ross and Rachel are back not together. Phoebe is convinced her adopted mother's spirit is trapped within a cat. Joey gets robbed. Everyone struggles to tell crazy Catwoman that that's not her cat. Joey and Chandler have the only 3 things a man needs: a duck, a chick, and a canoe.
His reward is the canoe.
Chandler sleeps with Rachel's boss and swiftly gets handcuffed and trapped, and Monica caters for her mother. Joey becomes the world's greatest dancer. Chandler might have a small thing for Joey's girlfriend. Ross goes on a date with a girl who is a little messy. Monica caters for a funeral, and Phoebe shouts her widow. Ross turns out to be a great musician. Kathy gives Chandler a haircut and a little extra, and Chandler tries to apologize to Joey. Joey and Chandler are still fighting, and he makes Chandler sit in a box to think about what he did. Monica has a thing for Richard's son and invites him round for Thanksgiving. Joanna stops Rachel from getting a new job, and after Monica gives a bad review, she gets offered the head chef job. Rachel's promotion into assistant buyer is blocked when Joanna dies. Rachel asks Chandler to set her up, and everyone immediately fights for that chance. Monica hires Joey so she can make an example out of someone, but after seeing his tips, he's less on board. Phoebe finds out her brother got married, and he asks if she can be their surrogate. Ross gets Joey a job as a tour guide, and they break down the museum divide. The chick is now a rooster and keeping everyone up. The guys bet they know the girls more than they do, and Ross hosts a game show, where the guys win the apartment, and Phoebe gets pregnant. Rachel has a little crush, and Chandler finds Kathy cheating on him. Rachel agrees to take her boss's niece to the opera, but also agrees to see Joshua, forcing her to beg Ross to take her instead. And he immediately ends up in Vermont with Emily, who is English. Woohoo, baby! The girls take Chandler to a strip club. Oh, it just gets better. Janice is back. No, why? Why? And Chandler tells her he is getting shipped to Yemen to try and get rid of her. Monica finds a switch that doesn't do anything and goes crazy. Ross proves he's tough by trying to play rugby.
Have you ever played rugby?
Pregnant Phoebe starts craving meat. Rachel still doesn't have the guts to ask Joshua out, so forces everyone to play spin the bowl. Phoebe finds out she's having triplets. Ross tells Emily he loves her, which goes, well.
Thank you.
He flies to London to see her, but she flies to the States, and it all works out. Emily and Susan get along, which drives Ross crazy. Joshua has a weirdly bad phobia of birds. Rachel hates living in the guy's apartment and offers them Nick's season tickets. The guys make an all or nothing bet for everything, and the girls lose again. Ross asks Emily to move in with him, which escalates it to a proposal. The girls steal their apartment back. Monica picks up Emily's wedding dress after trying it on. Joey won't stop snoring. Ross tells the gang he's getting married in 1 month, and Rachel tries to make Joshua marry her, and he dumps her. Ross decides to invite Rachel to his wedding, but she doesn't want to go. Ross asks Chandler to be his best man, but Joey gets it after complaining, who then manages to throw a great bachelor party, unlike Phoebe's baby shower. However, he does end up sleeping with the stripper, who steals the ring, and Chandler feels bad for it. The guys find out that the duck actually ate the ring, and Ross asks both guys to be his best man. Ross is upset Rachel won't come to the wedding, everyone tours England, and Ross and Emily find out the place they're getting married in is half torn down, and Rachel goes to London to tell him how she feels. Chandler gives a terrible speech at the rehearsal dinner. Monica and Chandler hook up. Phoebe warns Joey Rachel wants to ruin the wedding, but luckily House tells Rachel how crazy she is. Rachel shows up, but doesn't want to ruin Ross's big day, so he does it instead.
Take thee, Rachel.
Ross managed to say the right name this time.
Take thee, Emily. Take thee, Emily.
And rightfully gets his ass kicked. Emily is a little annoyed and climbs out a window. Chandler and Monica continue to sneak around, but get disturbed every time. Everyone flies back to New York, and the two can't keep their relationship in London. Ross has incredibly bad timing, and asks Rachel to go on his honeymoon instead of Emily.
I am shocked. Shocked. Well, not that shocked.
Chandler and Monica continue to hide their relationship. Ross continues to get confused at names.
Rachel is my wife, you know? Emily!
Rachel, slightly annoyed, Ross abandoned her, but later confesses she still loves him, and Phoebe's water breaks. Everyone's in the hospital to see Phoebe give birth. Rachel and Monica get asked out by nurses, which Chandler is totally cool with.
Nurse, not a doctor, huh? Kind of girly, isn't it?
Joey starts giving birth to kidney stones, and it turns out Chandler's a girl. Ross finally manages to talk to his wife. Everyone finds out Monica has a secret boyfriend. Emily agrees to move to New York, as long as Ross stops being friends with Rachel, and he consults the Magic 8 Ball. He agrees to stop seeing Rachel, but doesn't tell her yet. Ross struggles to tell Rachel. Monica and Chandler fight, and Joey clocks onto them. The girls mistake a regular man for a Yeti. Emily makes Ross get rid of anything Rachel related, including his apartment. Yeti man, I mean Danny, calls Rachel out for only liking looks, and Ross goes 0-2 for marriages. Ross's apartment goes bye-bye, and he moves in with the guys. Phoebe dates a health inspector, and Ross is the worst roommate. The guys talk about their worst Thanksgiving. Chandler's parents divorced. Joey's head gets stuck in a turkey. Chandler called Monica fat, and she got revenge by chopping his toe off. And the two fight, leading to Chandler saying he loves her. Joey gets tired of covering for Monica and Chandler. Ross gets emotional over a sandwich. The cover-up gets too deep. Ross may be having a slight breakdown. Joey finds a photo of Monica and claims him and Monica are seeing each other. Joey teaches Ross how to be unemployed. Monica has to ask Danny out for Rachel. Joey starts writing a film, and Danny has a weird relationship with his sister. Everyone makes New Year's resolutions. Ross bets Chandler he can't go a week without making fun of someone, which he struggles with. And Monica bets Rachel she can't stop gossiping, which is hard when she finds out about her and Chandler. And Ross gets stuck in his leather pants. Ross finds out Emily is getting remarried. Rachel tries to get Monica to tell her outright. Monica turns out to be a little competitive. Ross hooked up with no. Monica still won't admit it to Rachel, and somehow Ross manages to annoy Janice. Phoebe tells everyone her grandmother died, including her sister, who still sucks. Joey styles a purse and gets offended at his audition. Phoebe meets her long lost dad at the funeral, who runs off. She tracks him down and tells him she's his daughter. Ugly naked guy moves out, and Ross goes to view it. Monica and Chandler really suck at keeping a secret. Phoebe decides to mess with them. Chandler and Monica find out everyone knows and decides they want to mess with them. Then the girls find out that they find out and want to mess with them. Okay, this is getting confusing. Chandler backs down first, and Ross finds out.
What are you doing? Get off my sister!
Ross is slightly upset his best friend and sister are together for all of like 2 seconds. Joey is scared of his new girlfriend. Chandler gets scared at the thought of marriage and children. Everyone in Ross's building hates him. Rachel saves Joey, and Chandler does the worst proposal to show he's not scared. Joey has a slightly weird dream and realizes he might want something more serious and turns to Rachel. Ross buys a new couch. Phoebe finds a cop badge and uses it for good until she runs into an actual cop who asks her out. Ross puts on a show, and Joey accidentally flirts with a girl he can't find. Rachel has an interview and accidentally kisses him. Monica gets competitive with Phoebe and Gary. Rachel still somehow manages to get hired after making a fool of herself. Ben manages to get more auditions than Joey. Rachel takes up smoking to get close to her boss, and everyone throws Rachel a surprise party. Joey's nana comes to town. Ross seriously cannot flirt.
By the way, if it makes you feel any better, I happen to like 8-year-old boys.
Joey finds out they cut him out of the show, and Rachel convinces Caitlin to give Ross her number. The guys go on a ride along with Gary. While stealing from Ross, Rachel hears a message from Emily. Joey hears a gunshot and dives to save Ross, but it turns out he was trying to save his sandwich. Gary tells Monica he's going to ask Phoebe to move in, and she immediately tells her. Rachel buys a hairless cat. Phoebe asks Chandler to talk Gary out of it. Ross and Joey know how to waste time. Phoebe feels bad and agrees to move in reluctantly, and Gary interrogates her. Phoebe ends things with Gary after he shoots a bird. Phoebe has a heated argument with Ross.
I am so sorry you got caught in the middle of that. I didn't mean to be so out there, but I am furious with him.
Joey gets the lead in a movie shooting outside Vegas, baby. Hoo-hoo. Phoebe forgets why she needs to be mad at Ross and realizes it was just a dream. Chandler doesn't believe this is Joey's big break, so Joey boots him out of the car. Until Joey's movie shuts down, but he does get balloons. Chandler wants to go to Vegas to apologize to Joey, who is now a gladiator. Monica buys tickets to Vegas for her and Chandler's anniversary, and Phoebe invites everyone. Phoebe accidentally tells Chandler Monica had lunch with Richard, which he handles well. Rachel takes advantage of being home alone, which Ross misreads. The guys run into Joey at his new workplace. Ross and Rachel try to embarrass each other, Monica realizes just how great gambling is. Rachel can't get her mustache off. Monica is the greatest gambler of our generation. And Ross and Rachel get a little drunk and a little married. Ross and Rachel find out they got married. Chandler and Monica leave it up to fate to see if they should get married, which they totally want to do. Ross desperately doesn't want to go 0-3 and refuses to get divorced, but eventually agrees. Of course, he then proceeds to lie about getting an annulment to Rachel, as he can't afford another L. Chandler tells Joey he's moving in with Monica, and Monica sort of tells Rachel. Ross asks a panel of judges to assess his divorce. Monica eventually tells Rachel she needs to move out. Phoebe reveals she has a roommate that nobody knew about. Joey offers for Rachel to move in with him. Phoebe continues to speculate that Ross is still in love with Rachel, which isn't helped by the fact he asks her to move right in with him.
What? What?
Monica and Chandler fight. Ross convinces them to move in, so Rachel's forced to live with him. Ross continues to deny any feelings and common sense, but is asked to be a guest lecturer. Joey's health insurance expires from a lack of work, and he immediately gets hurt. Joey struggles to audition, but does get the part of a dying man. Rachel finds out her and Ross never got divorced from Ross's divorce lawyer. Phoebe asks Monica and Chandler to help watch Frank and Alice's kids. Ross and Rachel finally try to get an annulment, but are denied. Joey gets attached to a Porsche that's not his. Rachel reveals it was her idea to get married. Everyone spends one last night together before moving. Chandler invents a game so he can give Joey money, and Rachel and Monica fight. The girls make up, and somehow Joey loses all the money to Ross. Rachel settles into Phoebe's apartment. Joey gets a new roommate who he did not interview, but clearly likes. Phoebe's run is terrifying. Chandler tries to clean and realizes Monica's OCD might lead to his death. Joey's slightly offended his new roommate isn't immediately into him. Phoebe tells Rachel she made out with Ralph Lauren, and she immediately tells everyone. Ross gets new horrifying teeth. It turns out Phoebe actually made out with a copying guy. Janine changes Joey. Chandler finds out Monica hasn't told her parents about them because they don't like him. Joey and Ross try and get out of Thanksgiving, and Rachel makes the worst dessert ever made. Ross and Monica cannot dance. Joey makes a guy wet himself. The girls try and find their Christmas gifts, and Joey finally lands Janine. Phoebe hates Pottery Barn. Janine hates Chandler and Monica.
Your mouth is moving a lot like a rat.
And Joey breaks it off. Ross and Chandler fight over a joke. Joey becomes a waiter, and Phoebe insults both girls. Monica gets ill. Rachel's slightly spoiled sister visits. Rachel tells her sister to ask Ross out, and they go on a date, much to her disgust. Rachel asks Ross to stop seeing her sister. Everyone finds out Chandler doesn't cry. The guys find out Ursula's an adult star, and Rachel's sister uses Ross to get back at her. The gang talk about what could have been. Monica stays fat. Joey's a good actor, and Phoebe has a heart attack. Monica and Chandler still hook up. Rachel and Joey kiss, and Barry's still a dick. Rachel and Phoebe take a self-defense class, but Ross teaches them properly. Joey hires someone to play his identical twin. Ross dates a student. Chandler gives Joey an audition from an old friend, and Phoebe and Rachel's house burns. Joey's fridge breaks, and the gang fight over whose guy is best for Rachel. Joey auditions for a role, and Chandler forgets to tell him it's moved. Joey gets a second chance, and Chandler remembers how a whiteboard works. Joey has beef with a robot. Ross meets Elizabeth's dad. Oh, and so does Rachel. Phoebe writes a book that's totally not about Monica and Chandler. Ross continues to make a bad impression.
He's right behind me, isn't he? You're mine now.
Chandler finds out Monica puts their names down to get married. Ross has to hide from his girlfriend's dad. Chandler picks out a ring for Monica, which Phoebe guards very well. But fortunately, Chandler manages to track down the ring and ruin the proposal.
You are about to marry a wonderful man.
Joey spends too much at an auction and buys a boat. Richard accidentally crashes Chandler's engagement. Ross breaks off with Elizabeth, and Richard tells Monica he still loves her. Chandler tries to cover up that he's going to propose by saying he never wants to get married. Joey tells Chandler Richard wants to marry Monica, and after trying to track her down, Joey saves the day, and they get engaged. Everyone gets ready to celebrate their engagement. Monica catches Ross and Rachel kissing and accuses her of taking her thunder. Joey finds Rachel's book. Phoebe moves in with Ross. Ross massages an old man, and Monica finds out there's no money for their wedding. Joey finally takes his boat out and finds out Rachel's actually mean. Chandler gets a little too close to Monica's dad. Everyone hates Joey's new show. Rachel gets promoted and gets to hire an assistant, and Joey gets a bit of an ego, and they cancel his show. Rachel has a small thing for her assistant. Chandler really struggles to take a good photo, and Phoebe asks Ross to distract her date's ex-wife. Monica asks Phoebe and Rachel to decide who a maid of honor should be, which causes problems. Ross and Joey share a moment. Phoebe lets Rachel deal with Monica, and everyone catches whatever this is. Rachel walks in on one of Joey's friends. Monica bumps into Jack. Oh no, just stop it. Rachel forces Joey to start having more commitment, which backfires when his date doesn't. It turns out nobody can name all the states. Phoebe brings a dog to Thanksgiving, and Chandler confesses he hates dogs.
I'm sorry.
Joey reveals Rachel has a slight thing for tag, and they kiss. Monica puts out candy for the neighbours, Phoebe tells everyone she never got a bike as a kid, and Ross buys her one. Ross tries to teach Ben about Hanukkah, Chandler's not so smooth at bribes, Ross becomes a furry, Chandler's Santa, and Joey's Superman? This is the weirdest Christmas I've ever seen. Phoebe and Rachel get their old apartment back, but Rachel stays with Joey. Chandler and Rachel cannot forget about cheesecake. Ross gets invited to his cousin's wedding, but Monica doesn't. Joey gets Ben and Ross stuck on a roof. Rachel tries to move Rosita, Joey's chair, and kills her. Monica finds out their parents are selling the house. Phoebe becomes a telecom worker.
Why are you leaving? Why are you leaving?
And all of Monica's childhood gets ruined. But she does get a Porsche. Rachel hits the big 3-0, and we get a flashback to everyone's 30th, and Rachel ends things with tag, so she can get more serious. Joey gets advice from a co-worker. Ross tries to learn the bagpipes, so Chandler can rediscover his roots. Rachel teaches Ben practical jokes. Chandler finds out Monica originally wanted to hook up with Joey. Joey and Ross date the same woman. Monica fights for her dress. One of Ross's students tells him he's in love with him to get a better grade. Joey gets nominated for a Soapy and doesn't win, but he takes it well. Rachel realizes she has to throw Monica a baby shower. Joey gets a callback from a movie, but learns he has to go nude. Monica and Ross's cousin is slightly attractive, and Ross contemplates keeping it in the family. Monica accidentally insults everyone at her baby shower. Chandler picks out James Bond's tux. Rachel runs into an old friend and kisses her, and Phoebe. Chandler and Monica need help writing their vows. Rachel gets told she can't drive Monica's Porsche, and immediately does. Monica forces Chandler to go to Vegas and see his dad. Rachel gets pulled over and manages to fly her way out of a ticket, and Ross gets one for being too slow. Ross gives Chandler the big brother talk. Chandler gets scared and runs away. Joey becomes a soldier, and the girls find out Monica's pregnant. Phoebe and Ross track down Chandler. Joey gets stuck on set. Chandler overhears Monica's pregnant, and Ross loses him again. Joey turns up and marries the two of them finally, and Monica reveals she never took a pregnancy test. Phoebe calls for Rachel and claims she's pregnant. Ross dances with some children. Rachel takes another test, which Phoebe lies about, and it turns out she's definitely pregnant. Joey proposes to Phoebe so she doesn't have to be a single mother, but Monica reveals Rachel's actually pregnant. Ross and Chandler lose the cameras and have to recreate the photos at someone else's wedding. Phoebe finds a sweater and guesses the father wrong. Joey then proposes to Rachel. Ross finds his sweater. The gang tells Rachel they know Ross is the father. Chandler and Monica go on the honeymoon. Rachel tells Ross and they see their baby. Chandler and Monica find out their new friends gave them a fake number. Rachel finds out Ross accidentally taped them and plays the tape to embarrass him, but it backfires. Phoebe goes on a date with Monica's sous chef, who she wants to fire. Rachel lands a date with Joey's co-worker, which Ross is cool with. Toby stops a guy from getting a job.
Toby, you got a sec?
Sure. What's up? Say, who the hell is this Chandler?
Ross starts dating Mona. Ursula invites Phoebe to her wedding. Monica hosts a Halloween costume party. Chandler's a bunny. Joey's Chandler. And Ross is still weird. Phoebe starts getting a crush on her sister's fiance and reveals Ursula's lying to him. The bunny and the potato arm wrestle. Phoebe goes on a date with her sister's ex. Chandler hires a maid who Monica inspects. Joey finds out Rachel wants to move and convinces her to stay. Chandler finds out Monica had a bachelorette party, so she orders him a hooker. Rachel tells her dad she's pregnant, and he makes things slightly awkward for Ross. Monica invites Brad Pitt.
That's right.
Will to Thanksgiving, who isn't a massive fan of Rachel. Joey takes on a whole turkey. Monica buys boots. Joey learns his sister is pregnant. Chandler tells his boss Monica and him split up to get out of dinner. Rachel's pregnancy makes her feel electrically charged. Joey offers to take Rachel on a date. Phoebe buys a subtle gift. Joey kind of catches some feelings. Chandler, unlike many of you, takes a bath. Monica mistakenly tells Phoebe Joey has a thing for her. Rachel and Ross find out they're having a girl. Joey takes Rachel to the hospital. Chandler tries to find out what's behind the secret door. Monica enjoys a massage a little too much.
Oh, yeah.
Joey suggests Ross and Rachel live together so Ross can be more involved. And Chandler discovers Monica's a little messy. Chandler watches someone give birth. Joey tells Ross how he feels about Rachel, which as always, he takes well. Phoebe tells everyone she found Monica's soulmate. Ross tells Joey to tell Rachel how he feels. Joey gets his heart broken for the first time. Things are still awkward between Joey and Rachel. The gang go to the Geller's anniversary party. Phoebe's new boyfriend is very appreciative of
Being
things.
here with all of you in event room C.
Monica tries to make everyone cry with her speech. There is an interview with Soap Opera Digest, which everyone tries to not let him mess up. The girls throw Rachel a baby shower, and her mom tells her she's going to live with her. The guys compete in a fake game show for Joey. Monica hates the fact Rachel's mom doesn't like it. Monica's restaurant gets a bad review. Chandler has a job interview. Rachel gets annoyed Ross wants to date and agrees not to. Rachel's well over her due date and tries everything to get it out. Chandler falls asleep at Joey's movie. Rachel has some company whilst giving birth. Monica tries to freak out Chandler, which works. Everyone still wants Ross to marry Rachel. No. I give up. Chandler and Monica agree to start trying. Rachel finally gives birth to little Emma. Phoebe knocks some common sense into Ross. Joey finds Ross's ring and accidentally proposes. Chandler talks to Joey, Phoebe talks to Rachel, Monica's dad catches his daughter, baby making? Phoebe talks to Ross and figures out he didn't propose. Rachel realizes he doesn't want to marry Joey. Ross finds out Joey proposed to Rachel and Joey clears everything up, and Ross finds out she said yes. Chandler struggles to stay awake and actually agrees to move to Tulsa. Rachel struggles to get the baby asleep, and Joey hits a combo on Ross. Rachel annoys her pediatrician, Joey forgets to get Phoebe a date and stumbles across Paul Rudd. Rachel finds out Ross still sees his pediatrician, and everyone says their goodbyes to Chandler. Phoebe realizes she's never been in a long-term relationship. Monica thinks Chandler has a slight thing for sharks. Phoebe starts dating Mike. Chandler just can't quit those poison sticks, and everyone struggles to make it to Phoebe's birthday dinner. Monica suggests someone is more funny than Chandler. Rachel hires a male nanny, which Ross is not okay with. Phoebe makes a great first impression to Mike's parents. Chandler and Joey find one of Richard's tapes. Rachel's really great sister comes to visit, and some plates get smashed. Ross and Mike struggle to bond. Joey thinks Monica is keen on Chandler. Rachel and Phoebe go on a girls' day. Chandler's forced to work over Christmas. Monica gets worried Chandler's left with his co-worker, which is fair, and Chandler quits his job to see his friends. Rachel goes back to work, Phoebe becomes an extra, and Chandler looks into getting a new job. Phoebe has pet rats, Joey's a thing for the new babysitter, and Rachel kisses Gavin. Ross tries to get back out there, Monica sings at Mike's music bar, Joey gets his eyebrows waxed, Ross finds Michelle, who moves quickly. Rachel and Ross are still fighting, and Rachel moves back in with Joey. Joey and Phoebe plan to settle Rachel and Ross on bad dates, so they can find each other. Joey accidentally finds Ross's dream girl, and tells her the date's off. Rachel is slightly mad at Phoebe. Joey finds out Emma's babysitter is fooling around and takes her away. Ross and Rachel clock on to Phoebe's plan. Phoebe gets mugged by an old friend, and is slightly old for advertising. Ross finds out Phoebe mugged him as a child. Joey turns out to be a great actor when he needs to pee. Mike and Phoebe move in together. Chandler and Monica ask to borrow money from Joey. Rachel tries baby proofing. Mike reveals he doesn't want to get married again, and Phoebe breaks things off. Joey and Emma fight over a stuffed animal. Monica tries to stop Mike and Phoebe getting back together. Ross holds a fake memorial for himself to see if people care he's dead. Everyone enters into the lottery, and Emma says her first word. Ross and Chandler go on a romantic trip and make the most out of it. Phoebe sings outside Monica's restaurant, Rachel has a dream, and Ross can't stop stealing.
I love stealing.
Ross has a thing for his new co-worker. Joey throws a secret soap party on the roof, which everyone finds out about, except Chandler. Rachel decides she's going to kiss Joey, but finds out he may have a thing for Ross's new co-worker too. Rachel finds out Phoebe is indeed not Swedish.
IKEA.
Joey pretends to be smart. Monica and Chandler find out they have a very low chance of having kids. Phoebe finds out Rachel has a thing for Joey. David returns from Minsk. Monica and Chandler creep out a guy and then realise they should adopt. Everyone goes to Barbados for Ross's conference. Monica tells Mike to get his act together and stops Phoebe from getting engaged to David. David is weirdly nice about getting his girlfriend stolen. Charlie and Joey break up, and Joey goes to Rachel and finds out she has feelings for him. Joey catches Ross and Charlie kissing and ends up kissing Rachel. The gang listen to Charlie and Ross, and Joey and Rachel. Rachel and Joey can't seem to forget about Ross. Monica's new haircut sucks, and Ross walks in on them. Ross is totally okay with everything. Frank Jr. brings the triplets to see Phoebe, and Chandler tells a child he's adopted. Ross gets a spray tan, Rachel beats the crap out of Joey, and the two realise they can't get past being friends. Rachel throws a party for Emma's first birthday, Joey brings everyone to tears with a beautiful story. Rachel's fun sister comes to visit and pierces the child's ear. Mike and Phoebe get engaged after a few failed attempts. Rachel and Monica fight over who has to keep Phoebe's beautiful art. Chandler lies about watching the audition tape Joey gave him, which turns out to be interesting. Ross tries to get a grant off of Charlie's ex, who may still have a thing for her, and it turns out she may still like him too. Phoebe donates her wedding money to charity, then takes it back, and then gives it back. Rachel doesn't like swings, and the adoption agency lady does not like Joey. Everyone shows up late to Thanksgiving, Joey gets his head stuck, Monica gets a call from the adoption agency.
We're getting a baby!
Joey does not share food,
Joey doesn't share food.
and Monica and Chandler meet the mother. The guys find out Monica and Chandler want to get a house. Joey is terrible at game shows. Ross finds out Chandler broke his college pact. Phoebe has a bachelorette party with Danny DeVito. Oh yeah. Ross finds out he accidentally shared a kiss with his sister in college. Phoebe's wedding planner is crazy. The weather forces Phoebe's wedding into the streets, and Joey marries Phoebe and Ant-Man. Joey struggles with French.
Je m'appelle.
Me poo-poo.
Rachel's dad has a heart attack, which she's clearly thinking about. Monica and Chandler take the adoption mower around NYC, and Joey drinks milk. Phoebe changes her name.
Princess Consuela Banana Hammock.
Rachel has a bad interview. Ross gets tenure and celebrates at a bad time. Joey gets advice off a child. Rachel runs into Mark and gets offered a job in Paris. Ross begs for Rachel's job back, which she keeps declining. Joey learns his agent Estelle dies. Monica and Chandler run into Janet. Rachel begins her goodbyes to go to France. Chandler jokes. Joey takes it well, and Ross is forgotten about. Monica and Chandler's baby's on the way, and Ross and Rachel share a moment. Joey gets a baby duck and chick as a housewarming gift. Chandler and Monica find out they signed up for twins. Ross goes after Rachel. Joey loses the chicken duck in the table. Phoebe and Ross go to the wrong airport. Ross begs Rachel to stay, and she does. Everyone says goodbye to the apartment and the show.